Good morning, YouTube. It's pretty early my time here, but the big kids have their activities today. My son has basketball and my daughter has cheer, so the whole house will be waking up pretty soon. But I wanted to do a kind of feeding, and I guess it's a rant. I don't really like to say that though. I don't want to rant. It's an explanation, of my frustration. That's a good way to call it. And I'll just have Kaylee give her a bottle while I chat. So I posted. Good morning, Mama. So I posted that I had 4 babies that were up for adoption. If you watched that video, then you heard that you heard me say that I was looking into a silicone baby, and then that would be my next step. At the point that I recorded that video, I was already in the process of getting the other baby. So now down the line, here we are, and I may not be getting that baby at all, and I'm really, really frustrated. And here's how everything went. On February 23rd, I messaged a lady on Facebook. She had 2 partial silicone babies for sale. One was smaller, one was bigger, and the bigger one I was very interested in. So we messaged back and forth all day. She was answering my questions. She sent me pictures. The baby was bald. She agreed to send me a rooting tool. We were going just in, great conversation, going in depth about the baby. On February 24th, I went ahead with the purchase. I went through PayPal and I made the purchase for him. I paid directly through my bank account, so it went through as an e-check, and PayPal held it for 5 days, but you could immediately see it was pending. So as of February 24th, we could both look in PayPal and see the payment pending. I received an email from PayPal on the 29th saying, "Congratulations, your payment has cleared." I screenshot that email and sent it to her, saying, "Great, it cleared. Now my boy can start his journey home." She's in Australia, and she said it takes about 10 days for packages to arrive here in the U.S. So I said, "Great, now he can start his long journey home." She said, "Okay, now I have to wait to transfer it over to my account." Fine. So the next day, March 1st, she messaged me saying, "All right, it's cleared into my account. I'll ship him out in the next few days." So at that point, I stopped her and I said, "Few days?" Because before I purchased him, I asked her, I said, "When do you ship?" Because I know some people only ship on certain days. Some people, people have their own routine they like to follow. I never assume that someone is going to just ship my item that day or the next day. So I asked. So I said, "When do you ship?" She said, "Oh, I'll ship as soon as payment clears. I have a job where I'm out, I'm out in the public very often, so it's easy for me to drop items off at the post office." So after the payment cleared, she said, "I'll ship him out in the next few days." So I responded saying, "Few days? Do you think it will be by the end of the week?" And she said, "Oh, yes. She said that she's been going through some medical things, and she has to go for doctor's appointments. But it'll be in the next day or 2. That was on March 1st. Today is March 12th, and I have not received any confirmation that the baby has been shipped. I messaged her on Facebook. I messaged her, and it would say, you can tell when they've been read. When your Facebook message has been read, the person's icon shows up, and they'd go for days without her icon coming next to them. So I asked someone else in the doll community. I explained to them, "Hey, I'm worried I've been scammed. I see that you're a friend of this person. What do you know about her?" And that person was kind enough to message her for me. Now, when they messaged her, she responded right away. Before they could even hit send, they sent me another message saying, oh, she's already read it and she's writing me back now. So whatever our mutual friend sent her made her look at my messages and tell me, okay, your baby's going to be shipped today. I'm so upset that you're telling people you haven't heard from me. Now, at this point, this was on Sunday. So she received payment on Tuesday. She told me she'd ship in a few days. That was on Tuesday. I'd messaged her in between Tuesday and Sunday with no reply. So as of Sunday, that's when I messaged our mutual friend. And then that's when she finally responded to me saying that she would ship the baby out that day. So that was Sunday my time, but Monday on her time. There's a 15-hour time difference. So it was Monday her time. During that exchange, that conversation, she was upset, and I had to explain to her, well, I'm upset too. This is my most expensive baby purchase, which I told her before I purchased him. I said, this is my most expensive baby purchase, and basically you took my money and ran. I hadn't heard anything from you since then. So yes, I'm a bit upset as well, but I didn't mean to upset you. I just wanted answers. So by the end of the conversation, we'd gotten over it. We were talking about just, she apologized. I apologized. We were talking about other stuff. So that was Sunday, my time. She said she was going to ship the baby that day. No word from her since then. So Friday, which was yesterday, my time, Saturday, her time, I messaged her saying, okay, I didn't want to take I didn't want to come off negative. So I, in a positive way, I said, hey, hope everything is okay. My little baby should be halfway to me by now. Can you send me the tracking information? Because if she would have sent him on Sunday, as she said, then by Friday, he would have been halfway through his journey. So I said, hey, just trying to come off in a positive way, but yet still get the tracking information. So after a few hours, she responded saying, hey, I'll get back to you later. Today, I'm just working on something else. That's all she said. So I responded and I said, well, has he even been shipped? If the baby hasn't been shipped at this point, can you expedite it? Well, I thought about it for a while, and I talked to one of my girlfriends also in the dog community, and I said, you know what? It's not worth it. It's been 11 days now that she's had the money, and she cannot provide me with the confirmation that the baby has been shipped. So I said, I'm going to give her 24 hours to respond to me, and I'm opening a PayPal dispute. So I messaged her again. And I said, you know what? I really thought about this a lot. I put the date and the time on the message. I wrote it in my message. I said, I'm going to wait 24 hours to hear back from you. If you cannot confirm and give me tracking details within 24 hours, I want a refund, and I'll go through a PayPal dispute to get it. So that was 11:45 p.m. last night. So that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm not going to sit and have to constantly message you and ask you, okay, what's going on? Where's the baby? What's going on? Where's the baby? I don't like chasing after people. I really, really don't. So every time that I have to stop and message her, I cringe because I shouldn't have to do that. So I've already bought stuff for this baby. I've already sold 2 of my babies, making space for this baby. And also, like I said, to be completely honest, to try to recoup some of the money that I spent on this baby. And at this point, there is no confirmation that this baby's on the way. And I'm very, very frustrated. Very frustrated. I haven't had this happen before where I purchase a baby and the baby doesn't ship. I think I might have waited, at the most, I think I've waited about 3 days for a baby to be shipped out, and I ship my babies out the next business day. If I have your money, I know you want your product, plain and simple. So I ship the next business day. I don't get why it would take you 11 days to ship. And when I messaged her asking for tracking information, her reply telling me that, oh, she's working on another project all day, that seems fishy to me, because if all you had to do was type in a tracking number, you would have, if you had that tracking number available, then you would have done it. There's no excuse. I can't imagine what a reason would be as to why she wouldn't just type in the tracking information and send it over to me. Why take the time to respond telling me, oh, I'm working on a different project today, I'll get back to you later. The time it took you to send me that, you could have sent me the tracking information. So that leads me to believe that that baby has not been sent off yet. So I don't know how to make her read my message, because she's been really, really good at ignoring my messages. But yeah, by midnight tonight, I'm going to go into PayPal and open the dispute and just get my money back, which sucks. I don't want the money back. I want the baby, but it's too much. And the crazy thing is, this is pretty much the same thing I'm going through with Denim, my twin A. He's been gone almost 2 months now. When the artist and I were discussing the repairs that needed to be made, she said that he'd be gone a week, and he's still not back yet. So right now I have 2 of my babies just in limbo. People have money that I've sent in, I've done my part, but I still don't have my babies, and it sucks. But all right, YouTube, that's what I'm going through. So if you don't see a box opening soon, then you know that she never shipped them. And yeah, but I'm gonna I have about 20 minutes before I have to wake up the big kids to get ready. I'm gonna pick up Miss Kaylee here and give her a proper burping, and then we're gonna start our day. But all right, bye. I hope your day goes a lot better than my last few days have been. Bye.